What is up, DTube Steem blockchain? So today I want to talk a little bit quick about Hive. So to be clear, Hive, what it actually is a BlockTrades exchange fork of Steem. So Hive is like it's still Steem because they're using the Steem code, but they are using this rebrand, and it is from an exchange. And if you can recall, Steem got attacked by exchanges. Huobi, Poloniex, and Binance. They attacked the Steem network. So I don't like the actions of those centralized exchanges, what they did, because they basically attacked the Steem change by using the customers' funds. And I have done videos on that on Binance, talking about it, my thoughts about it, about the Binance lies. So we see that exchanges, if you give them a lot of power, they're gonna do crazy things. And now we're getting an exchange that's doing a fork of Steem, and it calls Hive, and everyone is just swallowing it. Even though, I mean, it's like, okay, so we just get attacked by exchanges, and now you want to side with an exchange, and you want to go with the fork that an exchange has produced, where they have the monopoly of the tokens. And all that they said they were gonna do, they said like, oh, we're gonna fork out Steem Inc., all of this. If you go look on the Hive blockchain, you see they have an account called Steem DAO with 80 million Hive tokens. Okay. And then I go to, okay, so Mr. Delegation on Steem, they had 30 million Steem. Steem Inc., that account had 30 million, so that's around 60 million. But over here, you have an account in Hive with 80 million Hive tokens. So this talks about that it's more decentralized Hive. No, it's like, okay, you already have 80 million Hive tokens in one account. And these, first of all, if Hive was done proper, they should already have, if they were honest, like they should already have nuked these tokens. If they really were serious about it, they should have removed the Steem Inc. tokens, and they should have removed Mr. Delegation and all of those other tokens from. So I guess that there was like 20 million more Hive in this account. I guess these 20 million Steem comes from these stolen funds from Steemians that they never got their Hive because they voted on witnesses that they wanted more. And now many of them did never get their Hive tokens. And I think that is the reason why it's 20 million Hive centralized in this one account. Okay, so you have like, okay, an exchange attacked Steem. You go with and then you continue to go with another exchange, and okay, these exchanges attack this network, let's just go with this other exchange. But it's like both are bad. Okay, it's like what people should learn is if you give exchanges a lot of power, they're going to abuse it. So this is going to happen on Hive as well. We're probably going to see new Hive. We're going to fork Hive again one more time, just as we saw with Steem blockchain over these 4 years, where it was like new Steem, and then we're going to get the new Steem on the new Steem, and then we're going to do the 50-50. I mean, who knows? Maybe in the future in Hive, they're going to reduce creator earnings one more time, down to maybe 20%, and then eventually creator earnings are not going to exist anymore. It's very weird. Like once you start to push the line of, it's like first of all, when exchanges attack the Steem network, it should be very clear from the Steem community that we don't trust exchanges with power. We don't trust it, because if you keep push that line, soon you won't have a blockchain. It's just going to be the new mafia. Is going to be the exchanges. Okay, and that's what you're seeing. Some of these exchanges are already doing more and more KYC. Okay, so you got to look at this from a few years in the future. Like, is this really good? If exchanges have a lot of power now, how is it going to look in the future? Okay, and Bitcoin is currently suffering from this. It's like exchanges are using it for margin trading, And it's like exchanges are the new central banks and all the new mafia, even many so-called decentralized exchanges. So it's like, it doesn't seem like anything got solved with Hive, okay? I've talked about it in the past. It's like, so it's like, the way I understood Hive is like, now they kind of made it in a way where there's always going to be those same Hive witnesses. There's never going to be any other witnesses coming into the Hive ecosystem, because basically there was a power switch on Steem. A power switch happened, and these witnesses, they did not like that maybe they will be replaced because they used data. So if the old Steem witnesses that now went to another chain, if they did a good job during these 4 years, nobody would complain. It's like everything would be fine. I don't even think anyone would try to take over Steem then. But now, just because they have no good track record, 4 years of so many fuck ups and mess, and now it's like they want to get another 4 or 5 years. It's like in a regular company, if the leaders suck, they get replaced, you know. But apparently in the blockchain ecosystem, if you suck, you get promoted, or you get to still lead the new chain into a glorious future. It's weird, okay? And they also kind of like, the reason why you don't see that many people complaining about Hive is because they got bribed with a lot of these new tokens that at the moment has value, you know. And it's like, and it's kind of funny, you know. It's like, yeah, people are not going to stand up for what's right just because they get some money. Like, it's just a mess, you know. So we tried this, like, we really tried. Like, I really stood up for the Steem witnesses when they were on the Steem side, but now when they completely flipped, they're not loyal to Steem anymore. They basically just abandon it. It's like the worst thing a witness can do is to like abandon your role and like just dump it, and like it's horrible. They even got paid more from the reward pool. I think this like Steem proposal system or something like that, 10% or was it 50% or something like that, would pay to Steem witnesses. Okay, so it's just horrible. So yeah, don't be mistaken. Hive is basically an exchange fork. You're trusting that exchanges with even more power now, that they are going to be good to have majority tokens in the system, and you don't even know what the players are that put all these 80 million Hive in one account. You don't even know who they are, you know. So it's more centralized. The witnesses probably never will be changed. They will never be challenged. They're never going to get any competition, natural competition. So it's just more centralized, you know. The brand is worse. So this Hive brand is never going to go mainstream. Because the main problem with like Hive is content creators are never going to be major whales. Like I talked about this, that it's like you're never going to see a female whale in Hive, because it's just not possible when you run the math. Especially no female content creator, because even if they're earning 30 Hive per day, it's going to take 30 years to get to 300,000 Hive. So the only solution is to start on a new chain, being early into something that actually works and that is fair, because it doesn't work, this thing, you know. Like people think there was something wrong with the Steem token. No, it's like it was all about the governance, you know. And now you have the same horrible governance that tried to govern Steem over 4 years. Now they're running Hive, okay? And you believe that they're going to do a better job? No, they're going to do the same nonsense that they did these 4 years. Like, they're not going to improve. It's most likely it's going to get worse, okay? So that's basically my opinions about this whole thing. And I even did a post on Hive, like an original video. I even said Hive in the video, and it only got like 1 Hive. I went and it was like proof of brain. I earned 1 Hive on it, okay? 1 Hive. My first post on Steem earned $150, okay? And then it was like, this video, like I bring value, like I bring massive value of 7 minutes talking about crypto, like very interesting information. And I go look at my YouTube stats on the video in 14 hours, 100+ organic views. Like I bring real people to crypto. I bring real value to crypto. But only earnings on Hive is like one Hive token. Wow, this is so gonna change the world. This is gonna improve everything, right? This is gonna empower content creators. No, it's like there's a lot of bullshit talk, a lot of people that doesn't stand up for what's right, a lot of people that can be puppets and be bribed and be owned. Like, yeah, people are selling themselves. It's horrible, you know. It's like, it's true disaster. So that's my thoughts on this whole situation. And it's also really horrible to see people like shit talking their friends' bags now. They say that like Steem token is dead and all this, and that they hate Steem. It's like, wow, like your friend is still holding this and you're talking shit about their bag. Like how are like are people even thinking? No, they're not thinking, man. They're not thinking at all. They let other people think for them, and they think that that's going to be wonderful. That you're just going to live in a utopian paradise and everything's going to be great forever. You don't look at reality. Don't try to think for yourself. You just let other people think for you, and they're going to pay you something, you know. Yeah. It's just horrible. So content creators on Steem has never had a good experience since 2018. The new wave of content creators that came in. They're not going to have a good experience on Hive. Yeah, it's going to be cozy for a while. Maybe a few months. But then reality is going to start to kick in. People are going to realize, oh, wait a sec. We still have the exact same problems as we had on Steem blockchain. But probably even worse now. So don't be surprised also in the future if you see future forks, new Hive, new blockchains, all of this. Because this is the track record, you know. Always starting something new. Never completes anything. Yeah. And all these talks about like Steem is like censored. Like you always had the option to censor custom UIs. Okay, Steampeak can do it as well. Bizz.org can do it as well. Steemit can do it. DTube can do it. All these UIs can always censor their user interface and remove certain things. Like, but that has nothing to do with the chain. Okay, the chain is still decentralized. So a lot of lies being spread, a lot of people falling for bullshit. I never thought people would abandon something so fast, especially when they invested years into something. But people are easily convinced, you know. So yeah, that's what I want to talk a little bit about in this video. Have a great day, DTube and Steem blockchain. Bye bye.